To Code with Kaleem. In today's video we're going to learn number of new things in Linux. If you follow this video, then by the end of this video you will be much more confident to use Linux machine. In this lecture we are going to learn number of new things like that, how to update the machine, how to install software, how to check services, how to start service and how to stop services, and along with that we will also see that how to remove software and how we can start services automatically and how to check package install, and along with that we will also check the host name and the IP configurations as well. So let's come to the lab. So I'm not going to explain to you guys here that how to connect with the Linux machine. I already explained that you can create your own instance. You can follow my other video. You can create your Linux instance in just 5 to 10 minutes. That will be free instance on AWS. So just follow that video if you're a new user in on this channel. So please follow that video. Let's start with this video. So first we will create some files here. For instance, let me create some files here. So first we will connect, first we will create some files, multiple files, like file 1, file 2, file 3 and file 4, right? And now let's see that whether these files are created. Yeah, you can see that the files are created. And now we'll create some directories here. So make directory dir a, dir b, dir c. Okay, so the directories are also in place. Now we will run the yum update in order to if there is any update available for this Linux machine, then we'll just run that command. This will be that how to update the machine. So you can use that yum update -y. -y means that if there is any request while we're installing this one, sending this command, so it could be possible that the system will ask us that whether the system should proceed with that file or not. So I'm just mentioning that it should accept everything automatically. So I'm just adding -y here. So you can see it here that this command has to run with super user period. So first of all we have to run with this sudo. So I think that should be the first step, but we will not follow that one. Anyway, no worries. So we can run the command again, yum update -y. You can see it here that dependency resolve, nothing to do. So now updates are available. Let me first create some directory. I will explain you some concept or tree concept. I think that I already explained in my previous video, but I just want to share that thing again, because that will we will need that stuff again in this video. Make directory -p dir1 dir2 dir3. So let's see. Okay, now I will run the command tree. Okay, tree is already installed, so that's why it's showing everything in a tree. You can use the tree here as well. So you can see it that these are the structures, right? dir1 dir2 dir3, so it will show you as a tree. So this is same thing that you are using ls for this, but in ls it's showing like this, but this is a much presentable view. By using this tree that you can get the better view of this one, right? So in case if the tree is not installed, you can just use the yum install tree, right? You can just use this command, yum install tree, right? So now let's move to the next stuff. Next stuff will be grep. We can use the grep in order to just find out the details of the users. For instance, let me show you the grep. What the grep will do, grep will basically grep root / etc password. So here you can see that the grep root etc /password grep command in order to find out any value. You can search it by using the grep command. For instance, as I run the grep root etc password, so it will just highlight you the root word keyword wherever it is used, right? So I don't want to explain you, I don't want to go into the details of this one, because if I go into the details of this grep command, then you could be confused. So I want that you should not jump into this one, and because I don't think so that you will require this in future, because at this stage we're just running the basic or you can say that the requisite commands that you required in order to run the Linux machine. So I don't want to confuse you here, right? Next command I will explain to you, like for instance you can use the less command, less etc /password, right? So you can see it here. By using the less command, you can see it will display you the value, whatever the values will be available in this screen, right? So you can just see that one, and but just press the Q, you can come out from there. But by using the more, for instance, if you want to see the more details of this one, you can see that by press this, by execute the more command here, right? So you can see it here that is come up with 76% of the data, and now 81 and the 86 you can execute, right? So this is the one, and you can also execute the head and tail as well. So I already explained you in my previous video. You can execute that one. If you want to figure out the host name, for instance, that how you can figure out the host name will be just execute the host name. This will be the host name that that this is the host name of the AWS, right? So yeah, let me show you something, that this is the host name, right? This is the host name, right? With an IP, with a local IP and AP South blah blah, right? So this is the thing you can mention, you can compare it with your instance, right? So if you want to see for instance the IP address, you can find out host name minus I, right? This is your IP. And if you want to run the configuration, IP configuration that you normally run on the Windows machine, for that you can use the ifconfig here, right? So it will give you all the details, right? So like inet 6 loop, RX packets, and all these type of things that it will show you, right? And the broadcast IP as well. So you can use this one, and in Windows machine that normally you guys use the IP config, right? So the next thing is that I should share with you, that is the cat command. With, for instance, if you want to see something like OS release, you can find out the OS release version, OS release detail. You can just run it OS release. So it contains all the information of your Linux instance. This is Amazon Linux version 2023, ID Amazon, ID like Fedora version 2023, platform, pretty name. By executing the cat/etc/os-release, you can get the detail of your Linux machine. One more thing that I want to show you, that for instance you can also use the cat command by run for instance, if you not remember that the OS release, for instance, you can just mention the rel and static, right? It will also give you the same result, right? For instance, if you not remember the initial word, for instance like etc/, then you can just mention the rel static. It will also bring the same information for you, right? So the next thing is, now let's jump into that how you can install any software, right? So first let me see that I'm not sure whether I already installed the HTTP or not. Let me check this one. yum install httpd-y. Okay, dependency resolve. I think that is already installed, that's why. And so let me first remove, then I will show you that how you can install it. So you should be aware about this one. So how you can remove this by run the command yum remove http. First let me remove this one for you. You remove yum remove httpd-y, right? So just removing this one. So now let me install this software again for you, right? So how you can install this software? So for that one, you can just write the command yum install httpd yum install httpd-y. So it's installing the Apache server, right? So how you can check this the status of this one? Service service httpd status. You can see it here that it is inactive and dead, right? So now we have to start this one. So how we can start this? Service httpd start. So now again run the command service status, right? And now you can see it here that the is active and started listening on port 80, right? Next thing is that I want to explain you how you can update this one, right? Update the HTTPD. So for that one you can just write the yum update yum update httpd -1, right? Nothing to update, right? So but this will really help you, right? If in case of any update is available. How you can start service automatically? For that one you can use the check config. Check chk config httpd on, right? So you can see here that it all created a request system ctl enable http service and created a symlink, right? So whenever the machine will be started, so it will automatically start the service, right? http service. You can also switch off this command as well. Might be you not require this one. So for that one you can just use the check config off, right? You can see it here that it's forwarding request to this, disable and remove this link, right? So the next thing is that how you can check the software installed, right? For that one you can just mention the one command yum list installed, right? It will give you the list of software that is installed in this Linux machine, right? It's Python is already installed and a number of other softwares are already installed. Pre that we installed it today, and the VM normally is by default in the system. So number of softwares are installed. These come up with the default installation. So for any custom installation, software will also come up here, so you can check the list of that one. Now let's see that trees also is already installed. You can just write which tree. You can get the path of that one, right? So and you can check if the software means machine for that one, which chef you can run the command. And if you want to see that any git repository is installed here or not, so for that one you can just write which git. So you can see it here, no git is installed, no chef installed, no git installed. I will install the git repository in my upcoming lectures, because we're going to cover the git as well, so after the Linux lectures. So for the next one, that how let me explain you the echo command. Echo command basically, for instance, you just mention echo hello. So this is the you just write the echo in double quotes. So normally you know that some other resource is also connected with this machine. You can just send him a message by just type the echo hello, are you there, please call me, something. So same message will be printed on his screen as well, right? You can use this command as well. So echo can also be used to create a file as well. For instance, let me show you echo hello, and you can just mention test file, right? If you mention a test file, now let's try to see the test file. What is in test file now? You can see it here that I mentioned echo hello and test file. So hello is added into the test file. The next thing is let me show you some other stuff, that how you can add further text by using the echo as well. So we can use that echo welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel. So just use the double greater sign and test file. So now let's see whether this content is added on that or not. You can see it here that hello, welcome to my channel. I have some other points as well, but I want that I should just keep this video short, and I will explain you some other stuff in my next lectures. So I will really suggest you that please do the practice, and once you just execute the command that I explained you, then you will start get very much confident and feel confident to work on a Linux machine. Thank you guys for watching this video, and have a nice day. Thank you.